It's good to get some of our guys back, returning. We'll see where they end up at the end of the week, but it's good to see, guys back out there, and we'll keep working. Guys have been working hard while they've been away, which is the most important thing. Is when you are out, are you working? Are you putting the work in? Are you ready to contribute once you get the opportunity to come back?
So you have the more enviable decision-making part of this with guys coming back, but how would you describe if there is a challenge in people who are primarily offensive tackles who could play hard, deciding how to organize that? How do you work through that kind of interesting choice?
Yeah, when it comes to who's out there, we'll have the best guys out there who are available, and they'll do their best. Whatever we need, guys will be ready to go.
When did you start to realize that DeMeco could potentially be one of the better wide receivers in the league, right? Like he's top 5 in receiving?
Yeah, from Nico, man, I saw the things he did in OTAs and training camp. Right, he was making a ton of big plays, right, in training camp, OTA. So, it's not surprising that he's doing that when it comes to the games. Like he's been consistent, right? He's took care of himself. He's been healthy. He's been out there every day working hard at it, and it shows, right? Really good hands. He's running off the ball like we want him to, making big-time catches for his big-time plays, and just really proud of the work that he put in the offseason, and now everyone gets to see that work, right, come to life here.
Excuse me. The last 2 years, his issues were injuries. He's breaking a lot of tackles, leads the league. And did you guys put him in the weight room more? How do you explain strength that he hasn't had?
Yeah, he's been working. Whether it's strength or whatever it is, the mindset for me is the main thing. Like when he catches the ball, he's thinking about going to score, and that's what we need.
You had said, specifically Titus Howard earlier, you had said that the only consideration was for him to get healthy. When you think about his...
It's everybody, not just me. That's not me.
When you think about how he's played left guard before, he's played offensive tackle, what do you think about in terms of his ability in that decision?
That's the answer right there. They don't want you to get that question out, man. We'll put the best 5 out there. We will. Again.
Hey, Coach, you say you'll put the best 5 out there, but can you just talk about what you've been able to see from George Fant over these last couple of weeks?
Yeah, Fan has done a really good job. I thought he's been very consistent. He's gotten better week in and week out. He's gotten better, right? And I'm really pleased with what George has done. Right, he's been one of the guys who's been a staple for us up front. Him and Shaq, and they've done a really good job on the right side. Our offense just continue to press forward, and with everybody, with our entire team, all I want for our guys is just continue to get better. At those things, whether it's a win, right, there's always things to learn from, always things to improve upon. Just continue to take whatever your small piece is, right, go work at it throughout the week, and let's see you get better at it on Sunday. That's all I ask for our offense, and if it's finishing drives, if that's a area where you need to get better at, individually, that's what you do. You finish your block, right? Finish your run, whatever it takes from all of our guys just to improve individually, then collectively we'll continue to improve as an offense and as a defense.
As a defensive play caller, to start the season, the first 4 weeks, you can kind of get caught off guard by things that offense can do, and then after the first 4 weeks, you kind of have tendencies that you pick up on. So, seeing how well CJ has started out, how do you guys go about trying to, zig while they try to zag on your tendencies that they try to pick up based on what they see on film?
I think as a play caller, you always want to be a step ahead of your tendencies. You always want to be a step ahead of what teams could anticipate, teams could expect. So that's just being a detailed play caller, and that's how you always stay ahead of it.
DeMeco, as a defensive play caller, do you view it as a positive problem to have, getting back Denzel, but also seeing the improvements of Henry at linebacker? Or do you disagree?
Yeah, with all our guys, we just want the guys to go out and improve, right? When we'll see what happens with guys at the end of the week and who's out there. But again, it doesn't change for me. Defense, offense, special teams. I really don't care who's out there. I just want guys improving, guys who are brought into what we want to do and play together. That's all that matters to me.
What do you see out of Atlanta's rushing attack that used two guys a little bit over the first few weeks, Bijan had a good week last week. What have you seen out of those rushing attacks?
With Atlanta and their rushing attacks, man, have much respect for Arthur and what he's done there with their offensive line. You talk about guys running off the ball, playing physical, one of the best running outfits in the league, right? They're very physical, fast up front. They get to the second level. They finish their blocks. Then when you go to the backfield, right there, have three backs who can get it done. You start with Bijan. He's probably one of the most explosive, dynamic players in this league. Although he's a rookie, he's leading in a lot of statistical categories just because of when he touches the ball, he's dynamic, right? And then, with the other backs, you don't get a down off of these guys, whether it's 25 or 84, whoever touches the ball, they run with the same mindset, and that's, it's emblematic of the head coach and how they want to play. So it's have much respect for their running game, what they do, and that's where it's going to be a big task for us this week when it comes to stopping the run, because they do a really nice job of running it. And if you do stop it, they're going to continue to run. They're going to make you stop it for 4 quarters. So we have our hands full there.
From Ritter, and what are some of the challenges that he presents to you?
Yeah, with Ritter, I think just how he's operating the offense, still a young player who's getting comfortable. I think he just still needs time to grow and improve, but he's doing a really good job of putting the ball where it needs to be, getting into his playmakers' hands. What they've done there in Atlanta is they surrounded him with a ton of playmakers. Right, so it's not just on the quarterback. It's a lot of playmakers he can get the ball to, tight ends, wide receivers, the backs, a lot of dynamic playmakers that surround Ritter, and they've done a really good job.
DeMeco, from a nuance standpoint, you see CJ doing things like holding the safety in the middle, by looking him off, and then being able to hit Nico. Are you seeing a lot of advanced stuff for a quarterback of his age, or is it something you've seen just from all the things he did at Ohio State too?
Right, his quarterback plays, he played a lot of football in college, and you're seeing some of the same things, whether it's looking off safeties, right, moving curl flat defenders, right? He's done that in college, and it continues to show. He's a good quarterback. He goes through his progression, he makes the right read, and he's able to do that because of the guys that he has up front and what they're doing to protect him. And so CJ is making some really nice throws, nice reads, and when you have a guy who's detailed and he takes the time to study and go through the progression, he knows what defenses he's facing, he knows where the problems are, and he knows where he can put the football. And he puts it in a good position where it doesn't put the team in harm. He protects the ball, he protects the team, and he's done a really good job of that.
We'll close with Cole, Jonathan, Brooks, and Con.
DeMeco, can you kind of talk about how players such as Jesse Bates can change the game coverage downfield?
Yeah, Jesse does a good job patrolling the middle of the field. You talk about a guy who plays that robber type style. He can jump those intermediate in-breaking routes, and he can make you pay. So we have to be very aware of Jesse. He's done it for a long time there in Cincinnati, and now he's being a proven playmaker there for the Atlanta defense, and it shows.
I know you came away impressed with CJ after speaking with him in your story, but how much of the film from that last game that he played against Georgia may factor into what y'all were impressed about or helped y'all kind of come to the decision that you were positive?
Yeah, for me, with CJ and with any player, right, it's really never about one game. It's all like, who is this guy off the field, right? How does his season look? Not just one season. You go back to, his entire career there. And I continue to say about CJ and what you saw from him is just the growth in college, right? From his first time out playing, first game of the year to the last game, right, versus Georgia, you just saw growth. And that's what impressed me the most about him. It's not just that one game. It's about the growth that I saw throughout the season.
With the injured reserve, you only have 8 back designated throughout a year. How have you guys managed that with the load of injuries you've had so far this season? How do you kind of look at that for the rest of the season? Because there's 13 more weeks of it.
Yeah, when it comes to the injury reserve, I don't look at fur out. Like, if a guy can be back medically, when the guy is cleared and whatever that injury dictates, how much time it takes for that guy to be back, that's when we'll bring him back.
DeMeco, as a defensive coach, how much does it mean to you to get Johnston back, and how much can that mean in field position?
Yeah, we're excited to get Cam back, and It's you talk about special teams play, whether it's punting, all right, kickoff, punt return. It's that battle of the hidden yardage that you really need to win in games. And if we have the opportunity to pin teams deep, right, that definitely helps the defense, right. And then when it comes to our punt return unit, right, while returners and the guys who are holding up and blocking, right, if we can gain an explosive in the punt return game, then that sets our offense up. So special teams are vital for our success, battle of the hidden yardage, and we must win it.
Last one, Will. The standard obviously wasn't being hit by the offensive line in weeks 1 and 2, injuries aside. Last 2 weeks it's been very good. What was it like in that offensive room if you were in there at all with the linemen, and whether it be embarrassment or pride, or just what was that like now that you can look back on it that got them to where they are?
For our entire team, the first 2 weeks just being dialed in to the details of our assignments and how we need to finish, right? And as you saw as a team, I think everybody understood that we had to learn what it takes to win, and that's everybody being dialed in, everybody finishing the proper way, everybody playing with a relentless mindset, and that's what changed for us after the first 2 weeks.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.